YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Sekou Suave, dog. Sitting here, relaxing. Um, Earlier today, I was vibing with my boy, and we came up on a discussion of just women and things that kind of deal with. And one thing is this, man, that I wanted to touch on. Ladies, I want y'all to understand, good men who place themselves in positions to have options, they don't have to put up with shit. And a lot of you women, y'all are very stubborn in your ways in terms of, I want a man who can, y'all obsessed with trying to find a man who can put up with you. And put up is not the right phrase that you want to use. It's not the right terminology that you want to use, because when you tell men, when you tell the universe, or when you tell God, or whether it's you tell whatever it may be, I would like a man who can put up with me, that is synonymous to, I would like a man who can tolerate me, right? And if he's supposed to be a man's place of peace, you're not supposed to be a woman he comes home to and has to tolerate, because what? She wants to be she wants to be petty, stubborn, selfish, has no consideration for others, just thinks of herself. You have a lot of these toxic traits, and you want a man who can, he just needs to put up with the fact that I'm gonna talk back to his ass, or I got a sassy ass mouth, or I need to find a man who's just gonna put up with the fact that, whether I'm on my period or not, I'm just gonna disrespect him, or I'm gonna do what I want to do when, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna go on girls' nights out and dance with whoever, or do, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the situations or circumstances may be, or whatever toxic traits that you may have in your life, you feel like, I'm married to that. You know what I mean? I am married to these toxic traits, and I need to find a man who's gonna put up with me. A man who got his things together. 8 to 9 times out of 10, the man that you desire don't want you. He's not going to want to put up with what you coming with. A man who has options doesn't have to settle for you. What do you mean? Things that I want women to do, I want you to understand. The man that you want, what would that man want from you? Guys have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Guys have to do it. Guys have to think about what the type of women that I want. What would she want in a guy like me? Dress well, clean, compassionate, know how to cook, all these other things. Okay, cool. You better acquire those attributes. And so the same applies to women. Listen, man. It's not about finding a man that can put up with you. No, it's about finding a man who enjoys everything about you. That's what you need to be considering at all points. As a man of myself, I don't put up with shit. I don't gotta put up with nothing. As soon as for the most part, because I am a man of, who does have options. Women do seek to have long-lasting relationships with me. Once I start dealing with something I don't like, that I find like is a problem, that is toxic in my life, and because I protect myself, I value myself, I love myself, and I protect my peace, I'm cutting your ass off. I'm not putting up with it. I don't have to. There are good women everywhere. There are good women everywhere. Because when you a good person, good woman gonna find you, man. When you're a good woman who, you know what I mean, you got everything else in order too, as far as the optics, you look good, intrinsically you're a good woman, all those things, good men are gonna find you as well. You're gonna have options. So you gotta put up with nothing. It's about getting better. The only reason that I still am single right now is because before I decide to get married or build a foundation with someone, I want all of my characteristics, the intangibles, my moralities. I want my financial situation, all those things. I want all of those to be in check to the best of my abilities that it can be. So when I do choose a partner, the best thing she can do for me is elevate me from where I am. She doesn't take me down a level because I have to put up or tolerate anything. It's all about elevating. It's all about elevating in love, not falling in love. You know what I mean? It's not about toleration. It's about motivation, elevation. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want my lady to tolerate things about me. I want her to, it's always good to learn how to modify yourself at all points in time, and not just for a relationship, just because you love yourself, period. Life is a thinker's game. Life is about progression. Life is about improvement and being dedicated to it. Whether it's your mentality, spirituality, or physicality. Improve, continue. You have to. Once you stay stagnant, you're really on a decline from there. And nobody wants to mess with you. Nobody will want to. Generally speaking. So ladies, man, I want y'all to understand, no one has to put up with you. No one has to tolerate you for what you are. No one has to love you the way you are in terms of your mentality or and your toxic traits. We don't have to deal with it. Improve. Constantly improve. For sure. So you can get what you want out here. Because it's attainable. But you want to be a person somebody wants to pair with. Build with. You want to be a person someone can positively collaborate with. You know what I mean? Because a relationship is a partnership. It's not a dependentship. It's not the dynamic of we not babysitting nobody or teaching them how to be this and that. No. Be a whole person. Work on yourself. Improve. Don't stay stagnant. You know what I mean? So just understand that, ladies. We don't have to put up with nothing. Nobody has to put up with. Men do not have to put up with your shit. Have to put up with you. And don't settle for less within yourself. That's what I'll end that on. Do not settle for less even with yourself. Because staying stagnant, not improving, you're setting yourself short from the opportunities and benefits that you can gain out of this life, or possible relationships that you can build and have. Life is a thinker's game, and life is about improvement and progressing on all fronts, constantly, and evolving for the better, for the benefit of yourself and the relationships that you establish. So with that being said, continue to do that. Sekou Suave on all platforms, dog. Follow, share, subscribe. Appreciate you.